Welcome back, everyone. I'm Drew Smith. Spotlight on the Law is a program designed to sort of cut through all that legal jargon and really help the average consumer to understand their rights. We're talking today with David Handley of Dyer Law about what to do if you've been in an auto, motorcycle, or a truck accident. Now, David Handley is an attorney with Dyer Law. He's also the co-author of 7 Costly Mistakes That Nebraska Accident Victims Make and How to Avoid Making Them. David is a member of the Nebraska State Bar Association and the American Association for Justice. Dyer Law has offices in Lincoln and Omaha. And today you're going to learn those 7 costly mistakes that Nebraska accident victims make and how you can avoid making them. David, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about how you became a lawyer and why you wanted to become an attorney.
Well, you know, originally when I was in undergraduate studies, I was studying counseling. And I really did enjoy counseling. I liked a lot of aspects of it. But ultimately, I wanted to be more involved with people and in helping people, having more of a hands-on role. And ultimately, I decided to go into law. And as I found out, in the practice of law, it's a time where I get to help people when they need someone the most. And so I really enjoy it.
So having that empathy for others, that's an important element to what you do.
It absolutely is. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of ironic. I probably do more actual counseling as a lawyer.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Well, part of what you're doing in helping other people is you've co-authored this book, and it's titled 7 Costly Mistakes That Nebraska Accident Victims Make and How to Avoid Making Them. You wrote this with Mike Dyer,
yes,
with Dyer Law. You're a very busy attorney. You've got a lot of things going. Why write the book?
Because you'll find out that that book is jam-packed with information that will help any person who's been in an accident in Nebraska.
You know what I love about the book? It's actually written for people like me, the non-legal people, just the regular citizen out there. So the average Nebraskan is going to be able to understand it. It's not legal jargon as we talked about.
Absolutely.
David, your book states that there are trends where hardworking Nebraskans are being taken advantage of. We don't like to think about that, but it's going on. You point it out in the book. And that sometimes insurance companies are taking advantage of hardworking citizens in the state of Nebraska. What's going on there?
I think of it a lot like a bully. I really do. The insurance companies, you know, they come into the situation where they've got this money and
a lot of money.
A lot of money. I mean, we're talking, it's a huge industry. Yeah. And they have this money, and quite frankly, they don't want to take that money from their pocket and give it to other people. The problem is, though, is from the crash victim's point of view. They've been in a crash. They've got medical bills that are mounting. Many of them haven't been to work for a number of weeks. They don't know where the next check's coming from. They don't know how they're going to pay for the electricity, how they're going to get all of their basic needs met, and they're looking for a way to get out of this situation now. And the insurance companies are sitting there like they've got all the time and all the money, and they're willing to watch you suffer.
So what happens then when someone is hurt, they're in a serious accident? Do you have to go to trial in this case? What does the average person do?
You know, that's a great question, Drew. And quite frankly, it's a question we're asked all the time. And you are 100% exactly right. Nebraskans, for the most part, do not want to be involved in lawsuits. Generally speaking, they just want someone to take care of their bills, let them get back to work, maybe give them some compensation for the time that they've missed and some other losses. But they want to get on with life and they want to forget that the thing ever even happened. And they don't enjoy the process at all.
What will the book do to allay some of those fears that someone might have about, well, maybe I should, still, really they can get a hold of this book and say, well, you know, this makes sense to me and maybe I should hire an attorney.
Well, I'll tell you what the book specifically will do is it will help people not to make mistakes